Good afternoon, Julie.
Hi, good afternoon, Christine.
It's June the 12th,
Yes.
2025.
Yes, it is. Time
Unfortunately, we have a very sad story again to give
Of
our
course.
viewers again today.
Yeah, there's nothing new
Yeah.
down here.
We've lost another homeless person who was from the streets.
Yeah. He was like your brother to me.
Yeah, he was definitely
So
close
sad.
to you.
Well,
Yeah,
you know,
and you-
for the family.
Yeah, and you found out through other people on the street that he had died, and there's lots of rumors. We haven't gathered a lot of details on
No,
it.
not at all.
Not at all.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
from
With
what
the
we
family, they
yeah,
want privacy.
yeah.
Oh, sorry.
but from what we understand, he was 36 years old, and he'd been in jail for a year, and he came out at 10 o'clock in the morning under probation and everything. And from what we understand, he ended up at the Shepherd's
Yeah.
and hooked up with one of the dealers down there. Some of the, I guess the homeless people were saying he was running around looking for some cash because he didn't have any. And
There you go.
and that's the unfortunate thing. And he couldn't get any cash. And this dealer wanted cash. And so he said, well, I have someone. I'm going to try to get a hold of them and see if I can get some cash. And he apparently, I think it was a large sum of money.
Very large sum of money. Yep.
And this guy was greedy. He was
Very greedy.
Yeah, and he was definitely hooked in. He'd just been out of jail. He definitely wanted to. He thinks people are friends that are not friends. I don't think he's probably has some mental problems, most likely. And these are people that they come out of jail and they think are their friends. And the unfortunate thing is there was apparently a lot, from what we understand, just that people were saying he was showing up here, there, and with a couple of different people, and that was it. And then at 1 o'clock the next morning, from 10 o'clock,
That's the sad part.
this was on June 5th, till 1 o'clock in the morning on June 6th, he showed up at someone's door here. He had his pants down to his ankles. He was paralyzed and could barely talk on one side. From what we understand, an ambulance came, took him to the hospital. He was in the hospital for a couple of days.
Couple days, and
Yeah.
he passed after. And
He
yeah, I
passed
was in shock.
after, and what we understand, it wasn't the fentanyl this time, it was the ketamine.
Ketamine.
That took
exactly.
him.
You know, it's like tranquilizer for
Tranquilizer,
Yeah.
basically. That's the one I've talked about on my videos. but-
Tranquilizer for the horses, you know,
Yeah.
and they die quickly. You know,
Exactly, and that's...
and it's a
we
killing
were,
pill. You know what I
we've been
mean?
warned about this ketamine showing up, and this is the important detail right now. We don't. We also understand. I believe that there's going to be an autopsy.
I hope
has
so.
been requested,
Yeah.
and whether that leads to a full police investigation, that's under question as well right now.
But I feel so bad for the family right now, you know, and my sympathy. And, you know, so, yeah, you know what, though? They better
Yeah.
do something about those stupid drugs on the street. Yeah, because now it's killing so many families, Christine. You know, it's so tragic. You know what I mean? You know, and it's sad for the family.
Yeah, I
You
know.
know, my sympathy, you know.
And I give my sympathies to the family, whoever they are, and what they're going through right now. But this is an anguish, as I've tried to say,
So sad.
to another family, that other families have been going through this for a long time, and this is what...
It's been going on for years
Yeah.
and years, you know.
And this
Yeah.
is the very reason why our governments are cracking down with the new rules and regulations coming in.
Good.
And-
They better crack down on everybody, you know, because it's getting bad. You know, it's destroying everybody down the street. You know, it's like destroying the youths. You know.
Yeah,
And,
our
you
young
know,
people are
the
dying.
young people, they're
Yeah.
in for something. You know, it's so sad. You know, they get sucked in. You know,
Well, this,
really sad for the family.
But this video that I'm showing, although sad, is also fitting in right with what I've been talking about on my other videos. Another one lost, and like I said, he hadn't even been out a full day
A full day.
when he was.
You know, he didn't have time to breathe some air. You know,
No, and
yeah, you know, and to spend time with his mother. You know, family.
Yeah.
You know.
This is why the shelters need to be in various places around the city, for one. And these,
And the force has to do something about it. You know.
well, it's not just
Yeah.
the police department. It's
It's
all of us
everybody.
as citizens that need to come forward,
That too.
work
This-
together, and try and solve this problem. But when you have the outreach programs, you have the shelters, you have the or the
crisis
right.
place.
Yeah, you have everything centered in one place. This is where the dealers hang out. As soon as they spot someone that they know,
Oh, right away,
right away.
they're after them. Hey, for their money.
Yeah,
you know,
for the money.
For everything they have,
Yeah.
you know, and they steal
So
from
it's
them.
quite possible that it just sounds like what did they roll him for the money? I mean, why does he show
Well, I
up?
believe so. I believe so. You know,
that literally. I mean,
they
he
give him
shows up
toxic-
at the door with his pants down, literally. You know, and
it's
maybe
really
they.
traumatizing, man.
And if he
You know,
was
it's scary.
and if he was supposed to, let's say for an example, he was supposed to meet this dealer at a certain time, and the dealer expected money, he possibly got rolled looking for the money that he could maybe
Yeah.
maybe he
they
couldn't
did
get
his
it.
pockets. They did something.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
did something. Whether he got the money or not, that's in question too.
Yeah.
But
They
maybe
poisoned him. You know, they probably beat him up. You know, I don't know what they did, but they did traumatize the poor guy. Okay, you know, they scared him to death. You know,
But
and see what happened.
Yeah, but this is a good warning for people and young people. Stay away from the drugs. Stay away from the dealers.
Yeah, stay away from the toxic people around. You know, they're dangerous. You know, yeah, it's true. They're destroying families after families. You know,
No.
they are trouble down here. You know, and they're really dangerous. You know, watch for them, guys. Please be safe on the streets. You know, especially
Yeah.
those stupid shelters down here.
Yeah, well,
You
it's
know,
it
the
just
shepherd.
well, like I said, it's not only the shepherd. It's
It's all over
yeah,
the city.
even the other shelters are getting it too. So,
Salvation
but this
Army, the
time,
mission.
I presume when he came out of jail, that's where he probably headed for because that's he knew the dealers, and as soon as they saw him on the street, oh, you're out of jail, great.
Yeah.
You know,
See,
so-
come here, I need you.
Yeah.
And see, another victim, right, Christine? Another victim.
Another victim we've got. So I'm going to leave it there. I just
Sad.
hope that the autopsy shows up something, but I just don't. What I do understand and what's coming out is that he died of from the ketamine at this point, and
At the hospital 2 days after.
yeah, 2 days after.
You know, devastating. you
And
know.
and hopefully that this will prompt an investigation, because where did he go from 10 o'clock in the morning and ends up at someone's door at 1 o'clock at night? Like the police need to honestly track where he was going all that time,
Exactly.
what
You know,
he was
and there's
doing.
cameras everywhere now. So now
Yeah.
they're going to get busted. And I hope they do. You
I
know,
hope yes.
They're going to stop running around and finding victims all over town, you know. Especially young
Well,
people.
that's
you know.
scary knowing that there's ketamine out there,
Very
and
scary.
and maybe in our supply right now.
Very.
That is what is very, very scary right now.
You know, yeah. you
And
know,
a warning to
and
other
they
people.
do cocktails with it, right? They
Yeah.
do cocktails with it. You know, different chemicals. You know.
Okay, so I'm going to leave it there for everyone today. But
Yeah, my sympathy for the family.
And my
you know.
sympathy as
and,
well.
my brother, I'm so sorry. You know,
And-
I love you.
and
be safe out there.
and rest in peace
Rest in peace.
from both of us. Okay, so everyone, be safe. Definitely be safe and watch your surroundings and take care.
Yes,
and we'll
always.
and we'll talk to you again soon.
Bye
And
bye.
bye-bye.
God bless.